Hello, greetings. And just like keep eye on the time. Move this open a little bit. Oh yeah, if you're wondering how I record these on Zoom. This seems to work pretty good. You see some might have a little bit red in my eye. So anyway, just it's been a long day. Yeah, I'm just making sure that the CIA can hear this. The audio is recording pretty good. Just want to make sure that they're all hearing this well. So, if they didn't hear that, CIA, or whatever they call themselves these days. They might not call themselves that. At least parts of it. So, greetings. Yeah, I was going to keep this kind of short. I have a lot of things in the background going on. We'll reveal in the future. And so that's anyway. I'm not sure when, but it's on its way, as far as I know. Sorry, I took some magnesium. It's a powder kind, and just kind of a story goes into that. I took it. I woke up. Well, first off, it's a little bit of a. I wasn't going to start with this, but I'll start with it anyway. It's kind of interesting. I woke up with a dream. Yeah, I think my eyes are like super red right now. Maybe a little bit. It's kind of catching my attention. Anyway, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. In the middle of not in the middle of the night, but anyway. And I had this dream about work. It was something about a client didn't show up. It was kind of like the end of the world or something like that. It was weird. Anyway, I think I've dreamed a lot of things. It's the only thing I remember. But anyway, I woke up. You know how you wake up, you're like, okay, now I'm like awake. So I have magnesium. It's in the powder form. So I went to the kitchen to make that up. I'll put you to sleep. Boy, did it do that. I haven't taken it in a long time. It's supposed to, I'm not sure what it does, but it's supposed to be good for you. Clear out your body or whatever. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do, but anyway, it does put you to sleep. I'm kind of drained all day today because of it. But that's not it's funny though. I was around 5 o'clock. I heard, police cars going on. Oh yeah, we have if you're in the U.S., United States, we have in certain areas where you have, like in your downtown area, they bring like the races, like the race cars and all that, go right around in circles for 2 days. We have that going on. So I didn't know about it until I saw it. I saw them building it, but I didn't know when it was starting. I didn't pay attention. So until you're hearing the 7 o'clock in the morning, you hear them running around. So anyway, it's kind of funny because they have people go down there to watch the races. You get in your spot, whatever, you spend like $200, whatever, to be there. Oh, it's weird because you're like sitting there and you see the cars drive by like really fast. So what do you do after that? You just wait for them to drive by real quick again because you can't see them. I mean, they're driving around the city. So it's not like you can see, they have buildings everywhere. I'm not sure how that works. I don't think the bleachers are that high where you can, or see through buildings, whatever. That was fine. Anyway, I think it has something to do with this because I woke up at 5 o'clock. I'm like, I hear this police car. I'm getting my stuff ready. I hear this police car. It's like, that's interesting. So I went to the window. I couldn't see it from where I usually sleep. I couldn't see it there, but it's funny by the kitchen. I saw a police car turn around and just scoot off. I was like, okay. And I saw a car there. A police car was turned off, which is kind of weird. The lights weren't on, but it was there. And I said, is that a person sitting? Is that a person on the ground? And it was somebody getting arrested. You can barely see it. And until the cop pulled the guy up and put him in the back of the car, and I don't know what his reading his rights, or I don't know what they're doing. Or, writing "I love you" letters to each other. They were standing there for a while. I don't see that very often. I was like right across the street. So it's just kind of funny. I wake up and you know, I see that for whatever reason. Anyway, that was anyway, it's not a big deal. It was just weird. That's all. I figured I'd share that. Yeah, it's not something you see very often. So, of course, at my work, I've heard stories. I haven't seen it, but some people work late because it's not too far where I live, and you're working late. It's like you hear something outside. It's like, what is that? You go outside, it's freaking somebody's getting arrested. It's kind of a shady area over there. So, anyway, what is this going to be about? I know I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff out there. So, all right, what this is going to be about is how to be a couple of things. Opening up the third eye, how to see through your third eye. Well, first off, don't worry about it. I mean, if you want to open it up, I don't concentrate on third eye that much. I have enough in this dimension I have to deal with. But if you want to, there's a couple of ways you can do it. Well, one way is to, how do you word this? Quiet yourself, you could say. Like, you call, well, to fully, like, well, what I do, my process is I ground every day. Now, that's not necessarily have to ground 2 or 3 times a day, depending on how much energy you have. Like before channeling, I ground. But normally I don't ground throughout the day. And normally I don't look for beings, either aliens and stuff, because I'm like focusing on work and ideas I'm working on. But you have to create your own method. You can call on the angels to like clear your space, whatever angel you feel close to, or Yeshua, whoever you feel close to. It can be an angel that you have a name for, so whatever works for you. It's funny, I already feel the vibrations of some that don't believe in any of this. I don't know why that came through, but it's all good. Not sure, I guess they're around. Well, either way, what you're doing is clear space however you want. And there's a couple ways of doing it. As for, you can close your eyes if you want, or you can just focus through your third eye, basically. Now, it's different for everybody, of course. How do you focus? Like I was at Starbucks today. Yes, the corporate evil. But gotta go somewhere. It's funny. The energy there was very bizarre. And I felt a lot of beings there. It was active for all the wrong reasons, from what I'm getting. The programming of the day. That's okay. But whatever. Yeah, I felt a lot of alien beings there. And I was facing the window, and I don't know how to describe it. Just look through your third eye, just look through it. Not necessarily going to see in color, you might, but I did see like a giant looking through the window. They're in another dimension, just watching. It depends on how much focus is all through your third eye. I see like an outline of the being. It's like a transparent type of vibration. And for those that are not prepared for any of this, that are calling this all a bunch of hooey, well, because I don't know why that came through as I was bringing this up. I guess I'm connected to their vibrations. I guess I connect to them kind of like I don't know, heal their perspective. I think that I must be doing some of that astral. I must be connecting to like the skeptics or whatever it might be. Must be. I'm doing something, but anyway, we all are. So in our own ways, of course. But basically, it's just focus through your third eye. Through how do you see through your eye? I don't know. It's all. You just basically, what is in front of me, or and go by your senses. I'm not sure if any of this is helping. My energy is like super drained right now. But just basically, like here, feel a lot of Arcturian vibrations here right now as a healing energy right now. That's from my third eye. There are reptilians. Always reptilians around me. Observing. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like a doctor around. It's interesting. Like a doctor of vibration. I never heard of that one before. That's interesting. Chakra vibration. Aura vibration also to us. That's something I never connected to before. Like to obviously our guides, but also the alien friends, and some aliens are guides. And on the other side, I believe our other sides mingle with each other. So you have Arcturians and all that going in and out of different other sides. Yeah, it just went quiet. Anyway, it's all good. I'm too tired to connect to everybody. But as for third eye, I wouldn't put too much concentration on it and just go by your feelings, your vibrations around you. What do you feel is around you? That opens up your third eye. You become more reliant on your senses. Will open up your third eye. Not to say I don't believe it's going to get open too much. It probably can be open too much, but I don't think most of us are needing it to be fully awakened. I mean, I do want to see everything that's here. It's too much. Then the different dimensions. I mean, you got to deal with this place as it is. It depends on how relaxed you are. Depends on a lot of things. I know I'm looking like Tula Swan right now, aren't I? Because I'm like all serious. I can't connect to her for anything. I tried to listen to some of that stuff. I can't do it. I don't know what she's like talking another language. Like I said, she's a nice person, but I can't connect to anything she said. I tried looking at it again. Can't do it. So anyway, I'm the male version of Tula Swan right now. I'm trying to stay away from that. But anyway. All right, let's move on from the third eye. That's like I'm like diving into the water right now, trying to figure out how else you're gonna sit there. I don't know. You just just go with it. Just go with it. Don't take it too seriously. You connect more to your feelings. What is around? What do you feel that's around? If you want to do that all the time, you know what I mean. If you have enough time, like you don't have a day job. Or if you do, sometimes you have day jobs like, I need some alien to really, or somebody, an angel to lighten my day up. Nothing wrong with that. I don't do that, but that's a good idea. I think my mission here, my place here is a little bit different than that. But it doesn't mean whatever you want to do, basically. Just go by your vibration. Don't feel like you're doing it wrong. Don't think there's any wrong way. Unless you're connected to lower vibrations, and then that is something that you need to heal that's around you, not necessarily that's you. We might be picking up lower vibrations around you. You can always step away from that if you pick that up. I don't know. Every once in a while you might. Yeah. Like I think I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. I went to Naples a while ago, and I went somewhere to get. That's when I was going to Coral Castle, and I went to Naples first to eat. And it was kind of like an outdoor mall. I went and got something to eat at somewhere. I don't remember what it is. I was leaving and I felt a reptilian there. He's like, get out of here. I just felt the presence of him. I mean, it's like, really, I don't feel that stuff very often. Not like that. It was heavy. He's like, get out of here. Yeah, he didn't want me there at all. I mean, you can feel him in another dimension. So it's like, the rest of the world has no clue. And then sometimes I wonder, why am I feeling all weird all of a sudden? Yeah. So anyway, that was cool, actually. I didn't see him, but I felt him. That was awesome. So I'm not sure if they're allowed to do that. I imagine they are. They just can't be seen. So I guess they can do that type of stuff. Anyway, it's cool. But I don't get that very often. Not at all. Eyes red a little bit, so I'm kind of picking on. a lot going on up here. I'm just working on stuff. So hopefully I'll be tuning that down. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow. So yeah, this week's been kind of rough also, but anyway. The other thing, yeah, someone been asking me about this. I was going to do one of those like little quick, like those videos I've been doing, or I did one, you know, like the narrated. I was going to do a narrated video about not with my voice, with somebody else, and decided it didn't feel right to do any more of those, so I just kind of moved away from that. But as for connecting to your guides and to channel, I believe that's on my channel somewhere. I think it's on the front page, but it's all right. Oh yeah, this reminds me. Okay, for connecting to your guides. Okay, if you can't do a meditation, well, go by your feelings, basically. What's the name of your guide? I don't know. What would your name of your guide be? Just go by, like I said, there's no wrong answer. They don't really care. Call them whatever you want. What feels right? Frank, Bob, name of your cat. There's no, it helps. Or no name. It does help a little bit, but I did, yeah, I mentioned it before. Apollo came through and he just said who it was. But some people look through a magazine of pictures and sort of get guided for it, but it doesn't. It could be a cartoon character, it can be a cat, it can be a dog. Like they have that connection to so you might have a cat as like a tiger as a guy. I don't see why not. So it's whatever you want. And my cat's over there sleeping. But as for connecting to your guides, it's basically just following your instincts. Just, of course, finding what like excites you helps, but that's easier said than done. Meditation, what kind of meditation? I've kind of got out of the meditation state and just connect to what is around now. I just start feeling vibrations. Just let's see here. I'm gonna connect to my guide. My guide is this is Apollo. Does not talk very often. So if you feel like your guys don't talk very often, don't feel bad. This is Gabriel, which I don't talk to very often. He doesn't talk at all. Very little. Here and there. Everything goes through Gabriel. So as for, let me see here. Don't be impatient to connect to your guides. Just let it flow. They talk through objects, such as stones. Not to say they're going to have a card talk to you, but there's movement around you, such as you're thinking of a friend and a friend calls. A lot has to do with your guides working with you. Synchronicities. A lot is your guides just working through you to show that they're there. It's different for everybody. Eventually, people will be more recognizing of their guides. It's not going to be a myth anymore because people are. It does seem like the populations are letting go of their fears in future timelines. I do see people connecting more to everything. Now, I understand people are saying, oh, that's spiritual, that it's all just a bunch of whatever. You're just connecting to who's around. You can call it whatever you want. You're just connecting to your abilities. And those that, don't connect to any of this are, humorous, but whatever. That's okay. They'll, their awakening time might not be this life, next life, or the life after that. So whatever. It's up to them. And some do have agendas to keep society locked down, but that's okay. It's their place here. But you just got to go with the flow, be yourself, and just let them come through when you're ready. Are you ready to connect to them? Yeah, are you ready? Just if you don't talk to your guides, that's fine. But it's what is it that you want? You want to see more. You want to see more of the alien vibrations. A lot of it's just let go of the negativity, which is not easy. Let go of this reality, which is not easy either. It's basically just letting go of this reality. Realize everything is energy. Your soul is infinite. It can live. Your energy, your energy can also obviously connect to objects. Also, well, this is, I don't know if we want to do that with your TV, but that's up to you. But I think it'd be better doing something like this, but whatever. But also, we're going to go to we're physical. But it doesn't mean your energy can't go through objects like this. And eventually you will be able to, we're going to go to a density eventually where we can walk through walls and stuff like that. So that's where we're heading. How many psychics are ready for that one? No, not a whole lot. That's where we're heading. Yeah. Basically, we're just going back to source, basically. Not full source, but meaning letting go of this 3D reality, going to a higher dimension, which is fourth. And fourth is more connected to source, but not to say they don't have a lot of their, scuffling going on, Oh yeah, I want to mention. Yeah, I have a strong connect. I keep looking at my cat. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyway, you can't see it, but anyways, it's better you don't. Anyway, Alpha Centauri. I'm pretty connected to Alpha Centauri. And I believe they have two worlds that look like Earth. I can't remember. Earth-like planets. I think so. I can't remember. What I received from that is that's like a kind of like an action type of place. Not to say they don't have it in other, like the Pleiades, Sirius, but Alpha Centauri apparently is like go go go. There's all kinds. It's like Indiana Jones type of kind of movie-ish kind of, but just Alpha Centauri is just unusual. It's not where I don't think you go there for vacation planets. I don't think they have any. It's where you go to, I don't know what it is. It's like a high density insane asylum in some regard. It's not like, I'm calling it Indiana Jones, like the movie, but it's a lot more intense. It's about discovering things, and I never really connect to anything like that. I keep feeling Alpha Centauri around me all the time. It's like I don't understand it. And I get little bits here and there. Not to say other places don't have that also, but Alpha Centauri has something that's unusual compared to other places. So anyway, that's where we're connected to also. Well, some of us have been there often. I've been there a lot, apparently. And I don't understand it fully, but either way, anyway, I don't know if I connect to that, I don't think I would want to come back to this world. I'm getting kind of the vibe of it, but anyway. As for, let's see here. Oh yeah, channeling ability. Okay. I was gonna put this on the screen. So be right with you. I'm gonna turn off my camera. I'm gonna go find this. So all right, play some music, and I'll be back. Okay, that's right. It's Betsy Morgan. Let's see here. Okay, it's called Ask Betsy Morgan. I'll put it on the screen a second. Or here we go. Well, you see, this is Ask Betsy Morgan. Here she has channeling classes. I haven't tried any of these. It's been a while since I've been here. Here, I'm giving her some free publicity. Okay, here it is. I'm beside myself, wanting to channel. Whoops. I don't think I can click on it. But anyway, this is the one I'm highlighting right here. I'll try to put the description in below. Ask for a link to her site, but Ask Betsy Morgan. You go to products. It's the second one down. This is the one that helped me channel. I bought this for 30 bucks. Oops. And followed the channel. She goes through her chakras, and then she goes to the channeling process. Of course, you'll change it on your own. But yeah, that's weird going into this. When you first do it, yeah, it's pretty trippy. When you start doing it more and more, it's not a big deal anymore. Oops. So, just the recording. Okay. All right, one of the processes here. Oh, no, I feel like Taylor Swan out of control, but anyway. So I haven't shown sleep that much. But anyway, let's see here. Okay, how my process of how to connect. First off, I ground. Well, actually, first off, I put out different layers of shields. That way, I'm not picking up anyone's stuff to come and interfere with me. No, it happens all the time. Imagine many of you know what that feels like. It's not fun. But anyway, just in case. So whatever you want, angels. However you want to go about it. Then you ground, however you want to ground, different grounding processes. I don't want to give you exactly mine because it's like you can't find a process that works for you. You can find it on YouTube. But yeah, you just basically your root chakra goes down to the center of the earth, locks in to the center of the core of the earth, goes around the earth, comes back, and goes through all your chakras and clears them all out. Light. And all you can do any way you want to do it. And that's center your white light around yourself. Then you can do a meditation, whatever works. You can do a waterfall, and you can visualize yourself leaving your body, going to that waterfall, and going up. That's part of the Betsy Morgan deal. And normally you see a being in front of you. That's the one that wants to channel through you. Now, I've changed that over time, but well, for this, we'll just call it that. Because it's pretty much the same way. I do it a little bit differently now. But you always surround yourself with light, of course. And even this being, you surround that person with white light. Have them walk through light, the light of God. Light of God, have the being walk through it. Does help too. I'm not worried about that anymore. Sometimes I get like beings that are kind of neutral, kind of a pain. Not often. It was on Universal and Anarchy came through, and that was a little bit weird. But other than that, sticking his tongue out, he's sleeping. Freaking cats. Anyway, I don't want to put a video. Anyway, it's funny. Oh yeah, then you say first off, you tell the being that they can channel through you without your interference, and you say you're allowed to channel. However you want to word that. And basically, they find some way to enter into your being That's where it gets weird. Some of them go through the back. They used to come from above and just come in. But they've all been changing recently. Everyone's different as for this process also. It is good to do some sort of meditation to clear out the space. I would. But usually it's easy to channel out. I mean, everyone's different. Now, some can have these beings channeled through them without even doing anything. You just jump right in. Also, channeling the Zetas. If you channel the Zetas, you might feel your brain a little bit charged up. I never quite understood that whole thing, but it's not bad. And when I connect to them telepathically, I can feel my brain light up. That's kind of a neat feeling, though. So, and they're always around me. The Zetas, you might see something in the background every once in a while of Zeta or reptilian, maybe even Syrians. I don't know. Usually Zeta and reptilians. Zetas and reptilians, and usually it's a little bit of everybody. So, let's see here. And basically just allow the being to come in and get ready for all the weirdness, as you can tell. As like I said, everyone has their own process. And you always have the ability to kick them out. And sometimes they're like me, who holds them in for a while. Like for an hour, for give you an idea. Now, understand also there are beings that have not been channeled very often. The animals here, such as the pigs, I know it sounds strange, the ducks, those rhinos, they all exist. And eventually people will get started getting. But anyway, you have the Pleiadians, you have the Syrians, you have many beings I've never heard of. So you can channel those too. So whatever feels, it's all a buffet, and or it can be like Bashar and just, or like Daryl that channels Bashar, just channel the same being over and over. What works for you, basically? I was guided to channel everybody, so some spirits that do come from the other side, they don't. I noticed one thing that a lot of people ask for a certain name. It's like, what was my name when I did this and that? It's like, I can give you a vibration. I can't. It doesn't always, like, what was the nickname I was called, such and such. Those don't always come through as exactly right or right at all. Or they might have the vibration of, I don't know, names don't always come through super clearly. Not to say its name's not totally correct, but it says it come out exactly as you might remember it or something like that. I don't know. Just names don't come through. Not through my channel. Sometimes they might. Sometimes they might. I don't know. It's just, it's like when you ask for something and you get something totally different. Like, they don't need that. And that's the other thing. They can tell you, but it's like, doesn't matter. Do you need to know that? You're trying to test the channel? Well, we'll give you this. You know what I mean? It's like they can give you the real thing, but sometimes I don't think they feel like it. It's just like with John Edward, that imagine some know who John Edward is. He's a medium. That's right, I forgot about something. That just reminded me of something. Anyway, it's something else. Medium, and people want to test the medium, and sometimes when you connect to the spirits on the other side, sometimes they don't want to answer the stuff that you won't ask. They just want to tell you a bunch of stuff. So that's the same thing with aliens and names and blah blah blah. This is what we're going to tell you. I don't know, you might not want to hear it, but this is where it can come through instead. So you can test all you want. It's like, I don't believe in that, but then they tell you something else. Like, wait a minute, it's a different story. So, it's all kind of, they know what they're doing. So not all channelers are for everyone at all. Some don't want to hear certain messages or whatever it is, and just basically trust it, let it come through. If it's crazy, I think a lot of it's super crazy, and a lot of it's been kind of tamed. I haven't had a lot of galactic updates recently because I don't think there's much of a use for it. At least what I'm feeling, it's like, I don't believe that's on my the direction of this. The channel here, just it's like it doesn't matter. I mean, is your life going to super change when you hear a galactic update about the hybrid children doing this and that, and your day going to change? And some of it might, some channelers might be here for entertainment. I wouldn't say entertainment, but it's a spiritual walkthrough. It's like opening up more to some of this stuff that's channeled. It should take you further into more of yourself, so you can connect. This whole channel, the video channel here for YouTube, all of this is for helping people connect on their own. So people are saying, I don't believe in any of this. You're all a bunch of crazies. I understand people are coming here to learn how to do this, to do on their own. That's what this is all about. So they're calling us all crazy. I hate to tell you, the numbers are increasing. They might not come back to my channel and they go somewhere else. That's why numbers aren't always exactly high. It doesn't really matter. They get what they need, they go. That's fine. That's how it's supposed to be. But yeah, it's like, you find your own direction and going out and doing your own thing. So they're here to say, I don't believe in it. Yeah, well, people are coming here to learn how to enhance their abilities and to do the same thing we're doing here. Just to let those know that don't believe in any of this, a bunch of hack or whatever. And yet they're out going to be hacks themselves. I'm a hack then, and other hacks are becoming hack. People are learning how to be hacks. We're all hacking everybody, whatever, you know what I mean? We're just a bunch of hacks, right? So we're just hacking away, being, we're just connecting, and our numbers are growing. More channelers are open, more healers understand the healing ability. I mean, they're going to go after healing. It's like you're here to make your day a better day, become more connected, especially the family, to heal the family, which is easier said than done. So, just we're all learning together, as you can tell. And it's going to get, I don't have any predictions for this year. As for like politics or anything, it's all quiet. It's all quiet. As for aliens on the moon and whatever, it's all quiet. I did have something that I don't remember what it was, though. But anyway, there was something that came through earlier, but I don't remember what it was. But anyway, it's Alpha Centauri. That's another thing he's connect to. Oh, that was it. Was it CERN that came through with Arcturian, with IM, or whoever came through? Remember CERN? Yeah, somebody's worrying about it somewhere. That's the reason why it came through. Somebody needed to hear it. I wouldn't put too much worry into that. Oh, the economy. I mentioned that earlier. I still don't think the economy is going to crash. Whatever they're doing to it, it seems to be, they're putting in their invisible money into it. They're just pushing in all this invisible money. Invisible. Whatever it is, it's working out well. So I don't think any crash is going to happen anytime soon. I'm not paying attention to politics. I kind of just don't care. It's just a bunch of hot air. I believe many that you feel. What do you feel about everything? Even if just go by your vibration of what, doesn't have to be politics, but anything. Ships, aliens, angels. What do you feel? What do you feel is around you? What do you feel is coming? This also opens you up predictions. This also opens you up. The more you use your abilities. Another way to exercise your abilities, wrong or right. Another way, if you want to try opening yourself up, is write down or type predictions of this year. Maybe this year would be better. See what comes true. Doesn't hurt, does it? If you're wrong, don't worry about it. It might happen somewhere else, another dimension or whatever. I'm serious. Doesn't mean it's not happening. It's just not happening here. Like many are predicting the economy crashing, blah blah blah. That doesn't mean there's not another timeline where that's happening. I wouldn't call it Chicken Little stuff. I wouldn't do that. But during uh, whenever the oil spill happened on BP, I remember somebody asked me, "Is it like Obama's going to get kicked out or whatever?" At least, well, yeah, anyway, whatever. This is back in 2011, I think, or something like that. And I just picked up, it's like a lot of people are going to want him out of office. That's all I know. Of course, that's probably all the time. But it's like that. Then it just seemed to heat up for some reason. I don't know why. People want him to get out of office. They want to kick him out. I don't know why. They just want him to resign. They want him out. And then the whole BP thing happened. So, it was pretty intense, and that whole BP thing happened. And not to say I'm blaming him, but it's like the administration, I'm not thinking sure if they really did much of anything. But anyway, so that was definitely cost cutting. Some call that an inside job. I think it was mostly just cost cutting. They probably manipulated a lot of the stories just to keep the oil there and just screw people over. And I don't care. Hurt the environment. They don't care. But it was cost cutting. Basically, yeah, I can feel that. It's expensive, and they just thought they can get away with it. I think they've done it before. I think so, and they got away with it. So, I think so in other projects, and this one didn't go so well. So, for the BP thing. So anyway, yeah, I'm running on Steam right now. I'm doing the best I can. That's about it. That's all I got. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, yeah. A couple of nights ago, I don't know if it was after the webinar or when it was. I remember going to sleep, closed my eyes, laying down. And I saw like two beings look at me. It was archons. I didn't feel their vibration. I just saw them. I don't know, just seeing what's up, I guess. I didn't talk to them. I didn't want. They were just watching. So anyway, yeah, I'm picking up. The elephant beings are pretty strong here. Blue ones. They're like the magicians of the earth at one time. I know that sounds crazy, but look at India. I think India is the one with all the elephant stuff. I believe so. Do I have to look that up? I think so. I think it's India. Yeah. Magician, whatever the name of the other elephant. I think it's in Asia. Anyway. The elephant energy, the elephant aliens were pretty heavy here in the past. That's why they're in the religions, obviously. They've seen worlds like this, and they saw where it was going. So they wanted to leave their impression here as a positive vibration before they left. So you're going to add to your religion. That's all right. But they wanted to leave a positive vibration for those. To let people know that they are friends. And they've been through stuff like this before, worlds like ours. And they just want to know that they're loved. But they also, they knew they had to leave. It wasn't, yeah, it just wasn't. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, I broke my keyboard. See that? I can't find that. I think this keyboard's had enough. Yeah, it fell down by itself. It never happens. No, I'm just jumping all over the place. ADD, what can I say? But anyway, about the elephant vibrations. I'm tired, man, that's why. They had no choice to leave. But they want, as I say, want to leave a positive vibration. They are here right now. The vibration is going to increase. Man, this wake up world. Something about them being in movies in the future. Interesting. So we'll see. Elephant Cruiser, yeah. Never know. In positive way, well, sort of. Something about the movies and elephants. Might be a while for that, but you never know. Well, we do have a big ape, and they have an ape movie out. So apes isn't that funny? Apes and they're connected to the ape aliens, so the gorillas, and they were. That's funny. I have a King Kong movie about a giant alien. Yeah, King Kong. That Skull Island. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the whole whatever. It's all a bunch of negative stuff about everybody getting shot, but whatever. But it's kind of cool. Skull Island has dinosaurs on it. I'm not sure if that one does in this movie. That dinosaurs on it and the big apes. That's cool. So anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully, some of this was entertaining in some regard. As for at least educational, let's put that in entertaining. Tila Swan, the male version of Tila Swan is signing off. Hopefully, it's not too serious. That's a terrible. I can't use that. It's terrible. It's just I can't listen to her stuff or anything. Her on a green screen and everything's serious. It's like, come on, spiritual connections not to be so freaking serious. Jeez. Lighten up a little bit. When she lightens up, it's kind of scary. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. It's weird. Even I'm weirded out. It's hard to weird me out. She weirds me out. People think I'm weird. Look at her. That weirds me out. If you wonder what makes me feel weird, that makes me feel weird. Just, looking at the video all super serious talking about it's like, it's weird. I mean, everybody, I don't think anybody else freaks me out more than that. So anyway, no, probably, but I can't think of it. I'm not going. Anyway, all right. Anyway, that's a weird note to leave off on, but all right. Take care, everyone. Much love, and I'll be back here tomorrow for some kind of some sort of vibrational connection. All right, connect those elephants or connect to whoever you like. Much love.